few days ago, I posted a video about my health and what I'd done to achieve it, what I hadn't done, no cardio, things like that. After posting it, I thought to myself, geez, I hope I'm not jinxing myself and get a heart attack the next day. Then people will say, geez, obviously he didn't know what he was talking about. But the thing I want to talk about today is that could happen to me, that could happen to anybody. Actually, I have a history of heart disease. That's part of what got me on this path. So I want to talk a bit today about what your expectations should really be about a healthy lifestyle. Because the fact is that none of us gets out of this alive, no matter what you do. So there's a joke about all these people that take care of themselves are going to one day, die from nothing, but they're still going to die. So first of all, I think genetics is the single biggest factor when it comes to health. If you get a good genetic hand, or a poor one, there's only so much you can change. Now, there's something called epigenetics, which proposes that certain genes that we may have that make us more susceptible to cancer or heart disease can be turned on or off and not happen depending on how we live. And I think there's some truth to that, but I don't think you can completely get away from your genes. So let's say, as an example, numbers right off the top of my head. Let's say that your genetics suggests that your lifespan would be about 75, and doing everything right, maybe you get to 80. If you do everything wrong, smoke, drink excessively, never exercise, maybe that number drops to 65. The point here is, some people do everything right and still die young. And everybody knows an uncle or grandfather who smoked 3 packs a day and drank every day and lived to be 95. The reality is, we never truly know what genetic hand we were dealt, except in hindsight. We can look at parents and siblings, relatives for clues, but it's never certain. On my mother's side, my grandfather died at 48, several of my uncles, cousins, all in their 40s. So that, of course, impacts how I think about things. So I've heard it said that living right may not help you live that much longer, but it can let you die better. For a lot of people, the final years of their life are not pretty at all. And if you can maintain functional ability right to the very end, to me, that's the real payoff. You can only control so much. You can influence things, but control is out of our impossible to achieve. Anyways, thanks for watching. Really appreciate people subscribing. I'm getting close to 500 subscribers, and your comments are all welcome. Bye for now.